Previously on One Life to Live.
Troy MacGyver, married doctor, Africa. That's as good a place to start as any.
One day soon, you'll meet a really great guy who will give you everything you want.
There is no Natalie and Christian, and there never will be, because I am going to get pregnant.
I called the garage. Your car's ready.
Oh, good. I'm anxious to get going.
Last night, it was...
Last night, I think we both needed not to be alone.
Right.
And now it's, time to go back to our lives.
You gonna be all right?
Yeah, I think so.
You're a beautiful person. Your husband was a very lucky man.
I was the lucky one. What about you? Is there some way you can find your way back to this woman?
No. No, I don't think so.
Hey, you're charming, you're kind, you're handsome. Whoever she is, she's got to be missing you.
It was my fault. I did something that she can't live with.
Don't go there. Not again.
Right. I love her. More than anyone in the world. But it's over.
Hi, it's Carrie Reynolds again for Detective Vega. I was wondering if he called in overnight. Okay. Thank you.
Hey! Well, now, I thought you were looking forward to the first day of school.
I was.
Well, just think about all those new classes you'll get to teach. And you are on a tenure track, I tell you. I've never been prouder in my life.
RJ.
So, I got you something.
It's beautiful.
You sure? I mean, if you don't like it, we can exchange it.
No, it's very sweet. It's just that none of this means anything without Antonio.
You mind being seen with the lowly freshman?
As long as Shauna's not with you.
She's not that bad.
Really? And how do you feel about the Ebola virus?
Come on, Natty. I'm not some naive kid Shauna's gonna corrupt. I can handle her.
Doubtful.
Shouldn't you be worried about your own social life?
What social life? I don't have one. I mean, I'm in love with Christian. Christian loves Jen.
It's pretty much non-existent.
Not true.
Why?
Christian came by to see you last night, and I told him you were on a date.
I thought you were at class.
I'm running late.
If I knew you were still here, I would have brought you some coffee.
Actually, I was waiting for you. I wanted to ask you something. It's about Al.
What?
Well, I heard you on the phone with him last night. Why'd you tell him you missed him?
Al, pick up if you're there. Or call me back, right? Because I don't know if you went to Bo and turned yourself in or not, because when he came home last night, he didn't say anything. So I've been worried sick. I just don't know if everything's all right, okay? And I'm worried about it, too. All right?
Why are you so worried about Al?
Oh. Morning.
Hi.
Well, my problems with Al are insignificant compared to what you've been going through. You doing all right?
Yeah, I'm dealing.
You've been at the station night and day for the past, I don't know how many weeks. I haven't had a chance to tell you how sorry I am about your brother.
Thank you. It means a lot.
How are you doing, really?
I'm working, trying to stay busy.
Is there anything I can do to help?
You already are. Just nice that I don't have to be alone right now. Gotta get to the office.
Yeah. I'll get it.
I'm home.
Hi.
Everything worked out. Everything's changed.
Al?
Can you believe it? I'm out of trouble.
Once in Miami, you'll make the connection to the overseas flight.
To Zambia.
Actually, first you'll be flying into Johannesburg, South Africa, then transferring to a flight to Lusaka, Zambia.
I can't wait.
May I ask, is this a business trip?
Well, sort of. I'm doing an expose on married doctors who work in Africa and then come back to the United States claiming to be single. I'm hoping to find some poor abandoned wife who's dying to know what her husband's been up to. Thank you.
Hello, Lindsay. You going somewhere?
Well, I could ask you the same question. What are you doing here?
Nora and Matthew are on their way back from Chicago, so I came by to pick them up.
Of course you did.
You know, Lindsay, I gotta tell you, I really don't think it's a great idea if your face is the first thing Nora sees when she gets off that plane.
Well, that works out just great for me because her face is the last thing that I want to see before I get on my plane.
You going somewhere? Where are you going?
Somewhere where they've probably never heard of this town. Hoping to find answers to the questions that I'm looking for.
What answers?
Oh, like how you could be so cruel and I could be so gullible.
Right. Forgot I asked.
Just looking for a little peace of mind, that's all. Excuse me.
Hi, Deb. Hey, you know, I'm gonna surprise my friend and join her on the plane. Can you tell me where she's going?
I am sorry, I'm not allowed to disclose that information, sir.
I can't let him find out where I'm going.
Are you sure you're gonna be okay? I mean, last night...
Last night. I think intense is a good description. Look, neither one of us is 17. I still love my husband as much as I did the first day I met him. And I miss him. But last night, I was able to put that aside for a little while. Thanks to you.
Me? I didn't do anything. I mean, you were the one who helped me.
Good. You know, before I met you, I never thought I'd get rid of this heavy feeling, this emptiness inside, you know? When you opened up a window, it showed me that even though my husband's passed away, I still have my life. He wouldn't want me to give it up.
Good. I'm glad you know that.
Frankly, I'm more worried about you.
Oh, no, please. Look, I'm gonna be fine. I'll get by.
You don't know me well enough to lie to me yet. Now, why is it so impossible for you to get back with your girl?
It's a long story.
Not if you love her.
I do. I do with all my heart.
Listen to yourself. Your love is still alive. I don't know why, but I know. She loves you too. You're gonna have the whole rest of your lives to spend together.
No.
No, we were. Until I ruined it. And destroyed another man's life in the process. You know, until last night, I thought I was going to spend the rest of my life regretting that, but you helped me forget that.
This isn't about the man you shot.
Everything is about that.
No. You don't want to live without this woman. Go find her. Tell me you need her. See if she'll take you back.
Carrie, I'm really sorry that things aren't working out the way you want them to, but it's not your fault. Vega ran off right after that shooting rather than face you.
No, I called off our engagement, and that was before he accidentally shot Dr. Davidson.
Whatever. Look, my point is, first, he attacks me from behind, and now he won't face you at all. Now, what does that tell you about him?
It tells me that he's in terrible pain and that I should be with him right now.
Oh, Carrie, listen to yourself. I mean, what if he doesn't even want you?
Maybe he does. Maybe he just thinks that I don't want him.
Where are you going?
I'm going to the university to drop off the reading lists for my students so they can get a head start.
Okay, but what about you?
I'm coming back here. I want to be here in case he tries to reach me.
And if that doesn't happen?
I need to be here for him.
That boy is a virus. Even when he's out of sight, he makes Carrie's life hell.
Al, you didn't say good morning to both.
Commissioner, hi. I didn't see you standing there.
That's okay. I was just leaving anyway. Sounds like you and your mom need some privacy.
Thank you, Bo.
See you later.
Do you think you knew what I was talking about?
I don't know. I don't think you said fire.
No, you know what? You're right. I didn't say it. Whew. Man, we really dodged the bullet on that one, huh?
Al, what the hell is going on? The last time I saw you, Jen was going to turn you in, and you were going to go and confess to Bo, and then I didn't hear anything, and now you're telling me you're in the clear. What's happened?
Everything has changed, Mom. Jen and I are together. See, I told you it would happen. I told you I was the right guy for her.
How on earth is that possible after everything you've
Last
done?
night was so amazing. You know, you were right. Life really can change in a split second. I mean, I have everything I ever wanted.
Al was there for me when I thought Natalie was trying to steal you away from me.
Which wasn't true.
But we're still friends. Just like you and Natalie.
Jen, Al lied to you for months about not being able to walk. He tried to trick you into marrying him. How could you ever trust that guy?
Natalie was a part of that too, but you seem to let that go. Why shouldn't I? It's like I said, I've learned to trust. I trust you, I trust Natalie, and now I trust Al. He sounded so sad on the phone. I felt bad for him.
Well, you shouldn't feel bad for the guy. He brought it on himself.
Are you jealous?
No.
Good, because you shouldn't be. I've just been spending so much time with you and Natalie, I haven't had any time to hang out with Al. So he said he missed me, and I said it back.
Just watch yourself, okay?
Come on, Christian, you've got Natalie. I'm sure you miss her sometimes too, right?
Yeah, I guess. Look, I better get going. I don't want to be late for my first day. Be careful with Al, okay? I don't want to see you get hurt.
Don't want to see me get hurt? What about what you and Natalie are doing to me? Hello?
Hi, Jen. It's me. Could you meet me at the airport right away, honey? I'm leaving Landview. Maybe for good.
Jen doesn't love Christian anymore. Not after what he did to her with Natalie.
And you wouldn't have helped her to this conclusion, would you?
No, that's the beauty part. I didn't have to do anything. Look, it took longer than I thought it would, but She finally realized that I love her more than Christian Vega ever could.
Darling, you tried to trick her into marrying you, and then you set her house on fire.
Whose side are you on?
Yours. I just don't want to see you get hurt.
Hurt? I'm happy, Mom. I'm happier than I have ever been my entire life.
Well, you have to admit this is a bit sudden.
What? Mom, who cares? Look, Jen finally realizes why I did all that crazy stuff, and she knows about Christian and Natalie.
So she just decided to turn to you for comfort?
Yeah, because I am the only person in the world she can really trust, and she knows that.
You damn near killed the girl, and she knows about it. So how forgiving could she possibly be?
Then why can't you ever just be happy for me? Look, I'm happy. Be happy for me.
I would love to be happy because you're happy, but I don't trust that she can take care of your feelings.
Bo, you don't give a damn about my feelings. The only thing you care about is what's going on between you and Bo.
Hello, RJ.
Are you looking for Detective Vega?
No, actually, I came by to see you.
And, what are you accusing me of now?
Nothing. I just dropped by to give you this.
Does this mean the witch hunt is over?
Wait, you mean the investigation?
Oh, yeah, sure. Whatever you're calling it these days.
Well, I had to drop it. Because for some reason, Lindsay Rappaport either couldn't or wouldn't point the finger at the person that helped plan that escape. Poor Allison Perkins, she suffered a complete psychotic breakdown.
So that's it then? It's over?
Not by a long shot.
She doesn't want to see me. When she broke off the engagement, she said there was no point in continuing because the problem we had was insurmountable.
What do you think?
There's so much I want to tell her. I think about her 24 hours a day.
I was with my husband for years, and that still wasn't enough. Somehow I gotta figure out how to go on without him. You don't. And you love this woman way too much to let her go out of fear.
Fear of what?
I can't answer that for you. But you can't run from your mistakes.
Well, I can try.
Nope. Doesn't work. Look what happened to me. Even my car was trying to get me to stop.
Yeah, well, our situations are different.
You found me. And you're exactly what I needed. I think I'm what you needed too.
Yes. Exactly.
Good. Because being with you last night gave me the strength to do what I have to do.
What's that?
Go home. Deal with the empty space.
What about Lambview? You still gonna try to find the person you were looking for there?
Attention passengers. Due to severe thunderstorm activity, all flights out of Chicago are temporarily grounded.
Hello? Hey, beautiful. Yeah, I know, I just heard. You and Matthew okay? Yeah, no, I can't wait to see you either. But I'd rather have you here safe and sound.
Mom, where are you going? I'm going to Miami. Possibly to start a new life.
What?
I can't stay here. Everywhere I go, I have to face the men that hurt me and, worse, the woman who took them all away from me.
Okay, you told Christian that I was on a date?
Well, I just didn't want him to know you were sitting around pining over him. And that's no good. Are you mad?
Things make sense now.
Oh, what does?
Last night, Christian gave me the kiss-off speech. You know, find a great guy, make sure he treats you right, blah, blah, blah.
Ouch.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was goodbye, but maybe he said it because he thought I was moving on.
Well, are you?
Ooh, I know I should.
Yeah?
Just seeing Christian and Jen together just hurts so much, you know?
So?
So, I will go out and try to find myself a real date. Happy?
If you are?
You know, you're not just the greatest brother in the world. You're a really good friend, too. Christian, have you seen Antonio?
No, not yet. Look, Carrie, for what it's worth, I really do think he's coming back.
But what if he doesn't come back? What if he doesn't know how much I still love him?
Why are you doing this all of a sudden?
It's not all of a sudden, honey. I've been giving it a lot of thought. It's all I had to do in Statesville was think. I want to start over.
Well, you can do that here.
I can't do that here. I have to get away.
From Dr. MacGyver?
Yes. And besides, there's a big art scene in Miami, and I'm going to look at a gallery. And if it works out, I might just buy it.
Is this really what you want? You want to leave?
You don't want me coming near you anymore. That's okay. I won't. Till I find out what's up with this secret wife of yours. You're the only thing that's holding me back.
Mom, don't worry about me.
I worry.
You know, I've finally figured out that I'm the only one who can make me happy. I'm taking control of my life.
Well, that's wonderful, honey.
I've learned it from you. You've taught me so much.
Is that
You have no
true?
idea.
Really?
Definitely.
Oh, that makes me feel so good that you can learn from my mistakes. I love you.
I love you too.
Okay.
Have a great trip.
Okay.
Couldn't help but overhear you and Jen just now.
You were eavesdropping?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I was. You know, I just wanted to let you know that I think what you're doing is a good idea. Going somewhere new, moving on, putting the past behind you. It's a smart choice. Good for you.
Yes, I do think it will be good for me. I think it'll be good for Nora, too.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, things gonna gone better for you, RJ.
Well, you say that like it's a bad thing, Commissioner.
Think about it. Detective Vega suspected that you were in on that prison break. So like a good cop, he followed his gut instinct.
No, you mean his vendetta. Maybe if he'd been a little more focused on what was really going on, he wouldn't have shot into a crowd of people and hit your brother.
He made a mistake. My point is, you got everything you wanted. Antonio and Carrie, they aren't together anymore. Antonio is AWOL. See, that's got to make your day.
Yeah, but I had nothing to do with it. Your so-called good detective called his love of the moment a liar. See, he did that. I didn't say a word. So, I'm no longer under suspicion. Your inquisition is over?
Yeah, for this time. But there'll be a next time. I don't care what you promise, Carrie. You know, you're too firmly entrenched in the life to ever leave it, so you'll screw up again.
Yeah. And you and your gut feeling will catch me, as usual.
I don't know, maybe I will, maybe I won't, but I'll bet you one thing. I'll bet you the next mistake that you make, Carrie will find out exactly the kind of man you really are, and she'll figure out what you did to her. To her and Antonio.
You still haven't figured things out with Natalie.
Every time I try to tell her anything, it gets messed up.
Christian, I know you don't want to hurt Jen, but you deserve to be happy, too.
Well, maybe I should just let it go. I don't think Natalie feels the same way about me that I feel about her.
But how do you know that?
She's dating.
That doesn't mean anything. I broke up with Antonio, and you know how much I still love him. The only way you're gonna know is if you tell her how you feel. I'm gonna go home in case Antonio calls.
Okay.
Christian, if you hear from him, or you see him, you'll tell him where I am.
You bet.
And I love him very much.
I will.
Chad, hey.
Hey, Natalie, what's up?
Well, I know I don't have the best track record where you're concerned, but would you be willing to go to the party with me?
Any word?
No, he hasn't even been in contact with Christian.
Well, I suspect he's long gone. Commissioner Buchanan stopped by earlier.
He did? Did he say anything about Antonio?
No, it came to return my money clip. I am officially cleared of any involvement in the infamous prison break.
That's great.
Oh, you look underwhelmed.
No, really, I'm glad.
Well, it could have turned out very differently if you hadn't spoken up for me when you did.
All I did was tell the truth, RJ.
Look, you know, before all this business happened with Davidson and the shooting, you made an important decision. You broke it off with Antonio. And now what, you're sitting here, missing school?
It's the first day.
Yeah, I've heard you say many times that you wish you had more time with these students, and here you are, cutting the first day of class?
What's your point, RJ?
My point is that you cannot put your life off for some boy who's made it abundantly clear that he doesn't want to see you anymore. So that's it, okay? Enough already. If Antonio is coming back to town, which it doesn't look like he's going to, he is not coming back for you.
Before I can face the person I was supposed to see in Lantonview, I've got to go home and face my empty house. I have wonderful friends. They're probably worried sick about me.
Well, you've been through a trauma to understand.
But I need them. Isn't it funny how when we're hurting, we run away from the people who love us the most? They're the only ones who can really help.
Like Christian.
Who?
My brother. He tried to get me to open up, but I couldn't.
So, it's not just me. Why is it that it's so easy to tell you all these things that I've had bottled up inside? And you're a total stranger.
You don't feel like a stranger to me.
I know. Anyway. My friends are grieving too, and they want to help me. I gotta let them. I don't want to, but...
You can do
I
it.
gotta go. And so can you.
You know, before I ever met you, I was never, ever going back.
Have you changed your mind?
Sort of. You make my problems a little less impossible. And then there's my family.
I'm sure they're missing me.
Well, they stood by me through a lot worse than this. I owe it to them to go back.
You owe it to your girlfriend. Hold on to the people you love. So it all goes away a lot sooner than you know.
I don't even know your name.
I don't know yours either. Maybe it's better that way.
Thank you.
do with me and Bo.
Get real.
Oh, for heaven's sake, I am worried and concerned about you.
No. You wanted me to turn myself in so you could have a clean slate with your roommate.
If that were the case, then I would have turned you in myself, dear mate, because then I would have got some real points. Would you stop doing this? Don't put it on me. Remember, you're the one that committed this crime.
Yes, okay, I remember. It worked out, though.
For the moment. I don't trust Jen's change of heart. And I'm awfully glad that she didn't turn you in, though.
Whoa, what happened? Well, you were all gung-ho about me turning myself in before.
Before the reality sank in that you would be in prison. I was up all last night, worried sick, because I didn't know whether you had confessed to Bo or not, because I didn't hear anything.
Well, I'm sorry. I didn't have time to call. I had a lot going on last night.
You do know Statesville is hell on earth, don't you? You do know that. And do you know that prison can destroy people? You know that.
Yes, Mom, I do. I know that. Trust me. You don't have to worry about me anymore. I'm never going to do any of that crazy stuff anymore. Not for Jen. Not for anyone. I mean, look, I have Jen now. What else do I need?
A few hundred prayers that Bo never finds out what you did.
Hey, Al, you're still here.
Yeah, but I was just on my way out the door.
Hey, well, you don't have to leave on my account. You know you're always welcome here.
Well, I have some things I need to take care of anyway. Yeah, I was just trying to explain to my mom here that I'm finally happy. I wish you'd believe me. So long, guys.
See you. How come Al is so happy and you look so miserable?
Are you asking me on a date?
Looks that way.
Why?
Why not? I believe in giving people second chances. So? Yes or no?
Well, since you put it so nicely, yeah, okay, I'll go.
Great. I gotta get to class.
Natalie, wait.
I've got to go. I'm late for class.
Is Chad the guy you're going out with?
Yeah. See ya.
Hey, Bennett. Remember when I told you once that I had gotten past those webcams you set in my apartment? But that I'd never be able to trust you again?
Yeah. So?
Well, you do one thing to hurt Natalie, and you'll be sorry you ever met me.
Where's this coming from? Why are you being so protective of Natalie? I agree. I think it'll be good for both you and Nora if you don't have to run into each other every day.
Well, I really do have you to thank for this trip. I do. I mean, I know it wasn't intentional, but you are the one that made me see that I have to do this. I have to go out and discover whatever is out there waiting for me to discover.
Flight 152 to Miami is now boarding at gate 23.
Listen, thanks for the kind words.
Please proceed to the gate at this time.
I really do think that this is going to change both of us. Who knows? Maybe I'll bring your wife back with me.
What kind of woman would break up with you?
I don't want to think about that.
Carrie, you have to face facts. You broke it off with Antonio. You couldn't marry him because he doesn't trust you.
But maybe I was wrong about all that, RJ.
Look, Vega being in trouble hasn't changed anything. And if he does come back, the issue of him not trusting you isn't going to go anywhere.
I have realized that Antonio and I are supposed to be together. And if we are together, then we can work through anything.
Oh, come on, that's ridiculous. You didn't run away. You didn't go anywhere. If he wanted to call you, he could call you.
Hello? Oh, dear God.
I just don't want Natalie hurt, that's all. She's been going through a really rough time lately.
Well, I'm not going to hurt her, okay? But hey, I finally got a date with her. Isn't that great? Hey, well, I thought you had class.
Yeah, one of my professors gave me a list of books I gotta go buy, so.
Natalie, is there anything weird going on between you and Christian?
Why do you ask?
Well, from the way he's acting, it's almost like he'd rather go out with you himself. It's really weird. I'll see you.
Certain tests can be used very soon after conception. Perfect. That is exactly what I need. What are you doing here?
All I want is for my son to be happy, and now that he is, I'm just worried something's going to come along and destroy it.
Buchanan? That's great. Good work. Yeah, thanks. No, I'll call you back.
Good news?
Yeah, we just got a break on a case.
Wow, which one?
The Rappaport arson. You know, the one that put Jen in the hospital.
Oh.
Yeah, it was the lab. They found something. And with any luck at all, we'll be able to prove who's responsible.
Well, if it wasn't enough to hear your voice, I wanted to see you.
What if Christian were here?
Well, I went over to your dad's first, but he said that you stayed here last night.
I did.
Why? I mean, I understand that you wanted to tell him about your mom, but why'd you stay the night? I thought you guys were breaking up.
Why would you think that?
We slept together.
And
What, so you're cheating on me already?
you and I are not together, Al. In fact, I really would rather you not ever come back here.
What?
You know, and as a matter of fact, please don't come anywhere near me.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next One Life to Live.
One Life to Live.
This guy that set the fire at the Rappaports made a big mistake.
I read your slam on Rex in the paper. Is that what happened with you two? It's got to be hard trying to get over him.
I want to know what's going on, and I want to know now.
Love to dish the soaps? So do Lisa Rinna and Ty Treadway, the new hosts of Soap Talk, the talk show only SoapNet could do. Catch it weekdays at 11 a.m. and 11 p.m. Click SoapNet.com for more info. SoapNet, every day a new twist.